Good morning, everyone. It's Carol here from aquahaven747.com. In today's video, I'd like to share with you some tips on reverse downsizing. Now, you may wonder what reverse downsizing is, and I will tell you. It is downsizing or decluttering with the end in mind. If you are moving into a smaller place, or even if you just want to lighten up your load, this is a perfect way to do it. You are going to be focusing on all those things you want to keep and that will fit in your space, and everything else is going to be let go. So if that is something you are contemplating or would like to try, keep watching and I'll see you at the end. Now, I don't have any immediate plans of moving, but I know that I will be eventually. If you know where you're going to, if you're moving, that is really helpful to know what you're going to have for space to put your things in, what type of storage you're going to have. But even if you're not moving, you can reverse downsize to help simplify your life. Now, as I begin my reverse downsizing, I will start with the things that I know I want to keep. This corner whatnot I inherited from my grandmother. It doesn't take up a lot of space. I think it's beautiful, and I have made space for it in every home I've been to. So this is a definite keep. I will be bringing this with me. Now, the things on it, not everything on it is that important to me. I do love the big candle holders up there and the vase, so I will probably take those. And this antique pewter urn here has special meaning to me as well. But these other things, not so much. So I think I will be more likely to let those go. Now, this candle does smell really beautiful, and I'm sure I will be taking a few candles with me, but I don't know if that one's going to make the cut. But this is step one in the process to identify the things that I want to keep. Another thing that I will definitely be taking with me is this antique cedar-lined chest that I also inherited from my grandmother. Originally, it was my hope chest, and now I just keep sentimental items in it. And I will probably use it as a TV stand wherever I go as well. So I don't know if I'll be taking this exact TV, but probably one similar. This is a smart TV, and I think they're a pretty smart idea. Now, I actually have 3 sofas to choose from, and this is the one I think I would take with me when I downsize, because it is a nice compact size, reasonably comfortable. That's a sofa bed, so that would also do double duty. And it's also very sentimental because this was actually the sofa set that I grew up with. My mother actually reupholstered this many years ago, but I still like it. I still like the navy blue velvet on it. And yeah, it's still in pretty good shape. So this one makes the cut over and above the other ones. My living room sofa is way too big, so I'm sure if I'm downsizing, any place I go to will be too small. The other sofa bed's about the same size, and it's actually a little bit more comfortable, but it's beige. And I would have to reupholster it anyway if I was to keep it. And but it doesn't have the sentimental attachment that this set does. I would also probably take this lamp, this floor lamp here. It does not take up a lot of floor space. It's got a couple of extra shelves there, so I could put like a little plant or something on that. I probably would not keep that little dish there. Probably put something else on there. But that also would make the cut. And I really do love this little ottoman here. It can double as an extra seat, but it's also storage. So I've got a little throw blanket in there. And I don't know that I would keep that particular throw blanket in there, but that I think would also make the cut. Now this little chest of drawers has been in the family for quite some time. I believe it was my brother's when he was a baby, and then it was mine, and then it was all my sons when they were babies. It fits into a closet really nicely, and you know, great for like small things. So that could be very handy. So that's a contender to come with me. Now this little secretary desk, I haven't had it for very long. Actually, a former tenant gave it to me a few years ago. And I really like it though. It is not too big. You can close it up so you can hide all your clutter, or you can put it down here and work on that part there. It's got a nice sized drawer for putting all kinds of extra paper and office supplies there. And it also has a file drawer, which is awesome because I keep a lot of papers, although I am getting better at not keeping too much. My plan has been to paint this, because this is not like a really nice wood or anything like that. It's not even real wood, I don't think. But yeah, that is the plan for that. Now I don't know if this chair is actually going to make the cut to my downsizing, but I really do like it for an accent chair. It's got this beautiful back on it, and it's in good shape. So that is a contender to come with me. Now, as I go through these books here, I have to say a lot of these are sentimental, and I never even look at them. And some of them I know for sure I want to keep, but I have to be a little bit ruthless with myself. Now this set of Old West books here by Time Life, I started buying those when I was 11 years old. They sent me one every month. I had to save my allowance, and I now have the whole set of 26, and they are really beautiful. Like, look at those covers on that. And because they're history books too, I mean, the information inside is still relevant. However, I never look at them, and they do take up a lot of space. So I think I'm going to have to let these go. But I'm going to go through all of these things up here and take out the ones that I really want to keep and make room for wherever I end up moving. So these were my only for sure yeses of those books on the bookcase there. They were all my mom's books. Now this one on Paul Kane's Frontier, it's got lots of nice pictures in there of his artwork. I grew up with that. So I kind of like that. Now she was from Britain, and we actually did go to England in 2003, and we went to see a number of the white horses here. So it does bring back some really nice memories. But these books here have a lot of really nice pictures and things in them. So they're nice to have some nice, like, it's coffee table books is what you'd call them. Now the Visible Past, that's an iconic book for this area. And my mother actually helped write and edit this book on the history of Medonti. Now in this drawer here, I've got all these CDs here. And in this container here, I also have some more CDs. And what I'm going to try and do is challenge myself to only keep the CDs that will fit in that container there. Now I do have a CD case out in my car, so I can listen to some stuff out there. So that's separate. Okay, so I brought my little CD case in from the car. My CD player does work in the car, so I can listen to that once in a while. I just realized that this stack over here is just my mom's. They were my mom's, and she's been gone for about 4 years, and I have not tried to listen to them even once. So I'm pretty sure I'm ready to let those go. And there's my little boom box. It's got like a CD player, radio, and a tape player. And I just thought I would try and listen to some of these CDs to see if I still wanted to keep them, and discovered it doesn't work. So that tells me what I need to know, doesn't it? The only time I'll be listening to CDs is in my car, and only as long as I have a car that has a CD player. So there is that, unless I invest in a new CD tape player, because I still have some tapes I wanted to keep. But you can listen to almost anything on the TV, on YouTube. You can download stuff from Spotify, and I think there's Amazon Music that you can pay for a monthly subscription. That's not very expensive. But if you don't want to have monthly expenses, then you have all this extra physical clutter like we used to in the good old days. Okay, so I am making some progress. I decided to put all the CDs in this case in alphabetical order, the ones I want to keep. Well, I've kind of run out of space here, and I've kind of run out of space there too, and I've only got to the L's. So what do you do? Okay, I'm going to go back through these again, see if there's some that I really, really don't absolutely have to keep. That's one thing. And the other thing that's potential to do is to get rid of the plastic cases. Just keep the paper cover, with the list of songs and things like that. Because I like to refer back. I normally like to keep the case because I want to refer back to the songs. The print is a little bit bigger than the actual print on the CDs, so that's why I like to keep them. Plus, if it's not in a case like this, it protects them. So what I think I'm going to do next is actually do another pass through this and see if there's some I really don't care that much about, so I can let them go. Okay, so I was able to declutter all those CDs there. These are all basically the blank cases that go in this CD holder that I keep in the car. Now there's 25 in here. There was a homemade one. A friend of mine gave me a homemade one from their wedding many years ago, and I actually like a lot of the same country music that they liked, so it makes me think of them whenever I play it. Unfortunately, he's passed many years ago, but I still have fond memories of that, and I still like those songs that they liked. Now, it was a bit of a challenge going through all this because there is only 24 sleeves here. It's 25 including the front pocket there. But I had to narrow it down to ones that I like more than just one song on. I mean, we can download any song we want from the internet, as I previously mentioned, pretty much. So if there was only like one or two songs on a CD that I really liked, I thought, well, I can always go online and listen to it there if I really want to. But if I'm in the car, if I just want to put in a CD, I want to be able to listen to the whole thing. So that is how I determined kind of what to let go of. Sometimes, like there's a couple that had like a collection of music from movies, and if the majority of them were ones I liked, and I still had some other CDs that the individual artist had, I might just do the collection or the greatest hits as opposed to the other one. So that's how I narrowed it down. Okay, so I managed to get my tape collection down to fit in this one little box here. I'm going to get rid of all that, and then I can get rid of the tape holder too. When you're reverse downsizing your kitchen items, it really helps to know where you are going. But since I don't know where I'm going, I'm going to start with my sentimental stuff. These two pictures that were my mom's, and I grew up with them, I would definitely be keeping, and as well as these depression glasses from my grandmother. Now I really do like my turquoise wine glasses and my other turquoise glasses there, but at this point in time I don't even know if they would make the cut. Now here in my white cabinet, I have a number of dishes, some sentimental things, and to be totally honest with you, I don't know that any of these things would make the cut. Maybe some of my mom's things there and my grandmother's bowl, maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see. As I mentioned before already, if you know where you're going, it really is helpful to know how much space you have to go into. In summary, if you want to try reverse downsizing, whether you're moving or whether you're just staying where you are and you just want to simplify your life and have things function better for you, I think the number one thing you need to keep in mind is practicality. Is it something that you really need for your daily life? Can it do double duty? And also, I think it's very important that you include sentimental items and items that you find beautiful, because these are the things that are going to add meaning to your space, that are going to bring personality to your space and make your home your haven. If you have made it this far in the video, I thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't already, please give it a like if you found it informative, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love to have you.